Welcome back to the Finca, everyone. It's another beautiful day. Sharon's back in the UK for a few days with her mum. I'm going to be hopefully making some big inroads into this restoration of this room, the little snug that we're working on. It takes ever such a long time. We're using traditional building methods, which are much better for the building. Without going into too much detail, but it's better for damp, doesn't cause condensation, prevents all that sort of thing. Kind of original stuff, the way the building was meant to be built. If I was using modern materials, it'd be done in a week, not 3 months or whatever. So I'm going to be trying to get this wall done and see, if we can make a bit of a big difference somewhere in the room.
Welcome to Finca Live. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you.
So a couple of things. First, Cassie's doing great, thankfully. Hopefully he'll be able to come out of his room in a couple of days or so, maybe even tomorrow, see how it goes. There's not going to be a video on Sunday because I've got to pick Sharon from the airport. I'm going to lose pretty much best part of a day there. We've got other things we need to do as well, so rather than struggle to knock out a video, we're going to just say, that's Jessie shouting, she's very loud. We're not going to do a video on Sunday. This one will be out on Thursday, which it will be today, and then the next one will be next Thursday. So anyway, this wall, I've got all above the windows done, all down to about here, all the way along. I'm down to floor level. I think will you be quiet, Jessie, please? I think what I want to do, sorry, is get these edges finished and down the side there. The same on that side, and then I can lime wash the bit of the wall that's going to be lime washed. Logical really, because I'm inevitable going to get drips of lime wash on this wall down here. I'd rather get them on before it's finished, while the bulk of it isn't finished. It does come off, but obviously it's a lot easier to get it off stuff that's not finished than the nice pointed up stuff. So I've got a mix, I've got a lot of stones as usual, I've got my sprayer. I'm going to start getting these corners finished off. So in the first instance, I'm just going to fill some of these big holes in. That did fit in there. It will fit in, I'm sure. I think that'll do it. And then get it pointed up afterwards. There's some huge holes here. There's it all over the wall. So there goes in there. That's it, that's good. Where's the hammer? Smashing. First one of many in. I shall carry on. I've still got some big holes in this side, so we get in there though. Yeah, we get all these and I can then get it pointed up in a bit, hopefully, or at least make a start on it. That's huge. Alright, get him in there. Beat him in. So, lovely. Nowhere near big enough. Not that one. I think. Super, I'll crack on. There we go, lovely. All I want to do, like I say, is just finish off this edge, just come in a little bit from it, just so I can lime wash it and we can do the solas after. So that's pretty good, that's both sides done. Need to let that just go off a little bit, and then we can get this corner filled in. Again, at this side, it's this edge I'm looking at, a little bit of this. Over here, I want to actually build a little wall here. We're going to have this as a kind of a wood store, I think, with a top on it. So obviously this needs pointing up. But I think we're going to leave this wall till last to do the lime washing. So when we've got some plum, deep plum or whatever it is, plum red, to do the chimney breast. But might have to do the whole wall. I'll have to confer with Sharon when she comes back. But for now, at least I can get this one done and get it lime washed. Then I can finish off pointing. We can then start working around. Once we've got the corners done, we can do that wall and we can do that wall as well. So it should come along, fingers crossed, quite quickly. Certainly visually, anyway. Fabulous. That side's done. Just finishing off this side. I've got a little bit of mix left, so I think I'm probably just going to fill in. Hello, Tilly. You helping? Some of these smaller holes that I've got. Hey. Use it all up. But yeah, it's almost ready for start the lime washing, which is fantastic news. Super. As always, I just let this go off a bit and then give it a good brush rub down. Excellent. Friday. So that's all dried nicely this morning. I'm going to start up there in the murky depths of that corner. Hopefully, as it gets lime washed, it's going to make the room brighter because it is quite dull, because it's a very dull colour. Yeah, so all that remains is to mix up some wash and get it slapped on the walls. So we're off. I've gone for a kind of single cream mix, a bit thinner, because I want it helps it to absorb into the wall easier without wetting the wall down. Don't know how many coats we're going to need. We'll find out. So by the look of some of these drips from the ceiling, hopefully not too many, and it looks like it will take alright. So I shall carry on as always. On the whole, it's not taking too badly. These edges are a bit tricky, of course. Using a smaller brush for them. It's definitely going to need 2 coats though, I think. The new stuff that I've put on, it's taken instantly to it. Well, some of the older stuff, especially where it's been leaking water through for years and years, it's not taking too well. But it's the way it is. Well, yeah, happy so far. Well, there we go. It's not looking too bad. Unfortunately, I ran out with that little bit there to do. So, not wanting to be defeated, I'm going to make another mix and get it finished off. This is it, the last bit, the first coat of the first wall of the snug. Happy days. Hopefully it'll only need a second one and a bit of patching up in places perhaps. We'll see. Nearly there. And there we go. So I just need to see what that dries like now. I've not done bad, actually. I've not hardly got any on the wall. The odd spot, but it's in the mortar. It will literally just scratch off. And worst case, a little bit of agua fuerte will take it off. These stones lower down are so dirty and dusty at the moment yet because they've not been finished off. Anything that's got on them, which I can't actually see much, will come off very, very easily. So I just need to let that dry now and then see what it looks like when it's dry. I'm wrapped up warm this morning. It is absolutely freezing out there. It's an absolutely beautiful day, but there's an icy wind. It's coming down from the Arctic apparently. It's going to be with us for a few days. This wall is actually drying out quite well. It's a little bit patchy, but not as patchy as I expected it. So I think one more coat will see that good. I'm going to leave it probably a couple of days to let it carbonate off, so when I put the next coat on, if you don't let it carbonate off, it can sometimes wash off what you've put on already. So I'll let that carbonate off a bit. In the meantime, the fire's lit. It's lovely and warm in here actually, but I'm wrapped up because I'm actually outside. What I want to do, I want to build here a place to store wood and stuff. Keep it nice and tidy, keep it organised, make it look nice. I want to build a little wall out here up to about there, which will also probably act as a good heat, so a good storage heater for the heat from the fire as well, because it'll absorb into the stone and give it off. In theory, although that's probably what it does with these stones anyway, but they won't be exposed on the other side to outside, so it's just to make a nice big heater that should throw heat off once the fire's gone out. So I've been collecting some stones from the house that's fallen down next door, and we've got a good supply of materials there. What I want obviously is nice squarish ones rather than boulders and rubble stones like these. It's going to be a lot easier to build it if they are a bit square, and I'm going to do the same on that side as well. Not exactly sure what we're doing over there yet, but we'll get to that in a bit. But for now, I'm going to collect some stones. I've got a fair selection here I can choose from to pick out the nicest ones, so I'm just going to carry them up. I thought about putting them in the wheelbarrow, but pushing it up that lumpy bumpy hill isn't going to be easy, so I'm just going to carry them. And this is where Whisker spends all day every day, in the little nest here, haven't you, Whisker? You don't have to get up. Good girl. It's actually a bit too warm in here. Also over there, there's a lot more of these terracotta handmade clay tiles from a wall that's fallen down again. They used to use them as partition walls a long time ago. Depending on how many I can get, obviously I'd like to do the hearth. Jessie's singing again, she's such a noisy cat. To do the hearth, obviously, it'd be nice to be able to do the tops of this with it, although I may do that with timber. Still want to do the ledge up there for where we put that doorway in with them. So I think first I'm just going to go and collect them and see how many there are and see what kind of area we can cover before we decide how to proceed with that. But I think, yeah, I'm probably going to start bringing them in, hopefully, and make a start on this wall. So I think that's what I'm after, something like that. These are the tubs we currently bring the wood in with. Obviously they're going to be improved because they're just plastic, but they work. But I think I'm going to build up to about here, and like I said, put a top on it, and that looks quite well, and these should absorb superheat. And the only problem I've got is absolutely bitterly cold. It's going down to the freezing point overnight with a wind chill factor of minus something. It's going to be like this for a couple of days. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a mix now and just set those in as they are. And yeah, I'm going to get the fire lit sooner rather than later, but if I can just get the base in, might not be too bad. Yeah, let's do it. Right, so I'm trying to light this up for you. Don't know how successful it's been. These all got in place. I've stuck some underneath. This one's not fixed yet, but what I've done, I've just packed it and wedged it, stuck some stones underneath it. I need to let it go off now. So I can just bed that in on top of there and then carry on. It all gets very unstable, especially with it being such a thin wall as well. If it was a bit thicker, I could probably do a bit more. But I don't want it any thicker, and it doesn't need to be any thicker. So I'm going to have to leave it there and I'll let this go off. I've got to go and pick Sharon from the airport shortly as well, so I'm going to call it a video there. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a big progress. I think we've made a massive transformation there with the lime washing and stuff. It can only continue now. That'll be ready for its second coat very soon as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone that supported the channel. It's very, very much appreciated. And we'll see you with Sharon on the next one.